Minecraft building, but with only one color. Now what if you could only build a Minecraft house using only a single color block palette? Now that is exactly what we're going to try to attempt today. Now here I've grouped together as many red or reddish blocks I could think of, and we're going to attempt to build a house out of these blocks. And yes, we're even going to attempt a full red interior living space. Now, without further ado, let's start the build. First up, we're going to need to decide on the base dimensions. Now I'm going to use a 19 wide by 15 deep outline. Then we can move on to the walls, and looking at our block palette, I'm going to choose shulker boxes. And this will be our base for our walls. Because doesn't everyone use shulker boxes for the base of their house? Right, okay. To break up this texture a little bit, I'm going to add in some red mushroom blocks around the doorways. Then for the next layer of the house, we can add in red terracotta blocks. And we can build up the second and third layer to the house. Then we can switch it up and add a little extra texture by using nether bricks. And we can add in 2 layers. Next I'm going to add in red sandstone blocks. I think this house needs to be a little taller, so we can remove this and add 2 layers of red terracotta. Then we can add the red sandstone bricks black on top. And these walls would be a total of 8 blocks tall. Then we can add in redstone lamps as columns. And we can add these redstone lamp columns around all 4 of the exterior walls. Then once completed with all 16 redstone lamp columns, we can build out the front entrance tower. And I'm going to use red mushroom blocks to start. Then we can add in red concrete for crossbeams. Then we can add in redstone blocks for the ground. Then for the second layer of the tower, we can change it up and use red terracotta. And then for the third section, we can make this column out of TNT, which is a risky move. And I don't think any house should be made out of TNT, but there's a lot of red in the TNT block, so it's perfect for this build. Okay, once the redstone lamps are installed in the tower, we can add in redstone stairs. And this will be the start of the roof. Then for the next layer, we can add in nether stairs, and this will help switch up the pattern a little bit. Also, I'm going to add in campfires at the top of the tower, and this will be a beacon of light at night. And it also looks awesome with the smoke billowing off. Then on the inside, we can start excavation on the base floor, and we can replace the grass blocks with all sorts of red blocks. Now I'm going to use a random assortment of red blocks, and this will help texture the floor. Also, I think a speckle floor will look pretty cool for this all red house build. Also, I'll add in glowstones into the floor, and this will help provide lighting. And this is pretty important as the second floor goes in, and won't be as bright as it is now. Now that the floor is completed, we can add in the interior walls. And I'm going to add in 3 rooms along the right side of the house. Now I'm not sure exactly what we'll use these 3 rooms for at the moment, but we'll figure something out. Also, I think we should add in a room next to the newly installed staircase as well. Then for the second floor, we can keep the speckled random red block theme, as I think it will suit this build very nicely. And just like the first floor, we can add in interior walls. Now for the roof, I'm mainly going to use red mushroom blocks, as I think the polka dot pattern is super unique. And it's not every day you choose to build a roof out of mushroom blocks. Okay, to add a little design to the roof, we're going to need to add in skylights. As this roof, well, it looks a little flat to me, so I'm going to use nether bricks to trim the skylights. And of course, we'll use red stained glass blocks for the skylights. Now we can move on to the landscaping. And down here, I'm going to add in red rose bushes, as well as flower boxes. And these flower boxes will be lined with acacia trapdoors. Also, they'll have red tulips in the flower boxes, and that'll help keep the red theme. Now we can knock out some sections in the walls, and these will be for windows. And of course, we can use red stained glass panes. And this will be the glass of choice for most of the window openings. Also, we can add in a glass railing in the tower as well. Then next up is the interior design, and this might be a little tricky with our restriction of only using red blocks only, but I'll give it a go. First up is the kitchen interior, and we're going to need a fridge, which we can make this out of wool blocks and trapdoors. And we're also going to need counters and an oven, and for the oven we can use a campfire with brick wall sections around them. And that'll make an oven. Now for the first room along the right side of the house, we can make this a bedroom. And we'll need a bed, as well as a shulker box for storage, end tables, and even clothing stands. And of course, that will hold our red armor. Then back in the entrance room, we can add in lantern for extra lighting, as well as end tables and a little bit of carpet as well. Then we could turn this little room over here into a bathroom, and we can add in a toilet, sink, and even a shower. Then the next room, we can make this a workroom, and I'll add in a crafting table as well as a fireplace, and this fireplace can act as a forge, or an extra furnace room. Then we can add an additional bedroom in the back corner, and we can add in a bunk bed, which will be perfect for a large number of players on a server. Then we can head upstairs, and up here, the first room I want to make is an indoor sauna. And we can do this with campfire blocks and trapdoors around the campfire. And we can't forget to add in seats to our sauna. Then out here we can make a few more tables. Then I'm going to add in a third bedroom. Then for the last room, we can make a fourth bedroom as well. Now with that, I think this house is completed. And we could take a final walkthrough showcasing this house off. Now as we walk through the house showcasing the interior, I would like to thank you guys so much for all the positive comments. Now I think this one color block palette will be an interesting ideas for you guys to try. And I would like to see, what can you guys build only using red blocks? Also, if you like these challenge videos, let me know. And if you have an idea for another video, let me know down in the comments. Also, I have another awesome build tutorial on its way, and that will be a regular block by block tutorial. Now with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later guys, bye bye. Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.